What's going on, fam? Welcome back to some Ask Papa Swole. Yo, make sure to smash that subscribe button because I go live here every single day. Plus, you get extra thirsty and so much cool stuff. Make sure you drop your comment. If you have a question, drop it in the comments below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Very happy and eager to share your question in an upcoming episode. Let's jump into today's question. And this one is from Lucy Lime. Some juicy lime. We'll call it Lucy Lime. Papa Swolio, is it better to cut first and then bulk, or bulk first and then cut, or it doesn't matter which one you do first? Great question. Let's get into that in a little different fashion. I want to kind of give a little setup. It depends, I would say, on where you're starting. So if you're obese and you're new to the gym, you're more likely to build muscle and lose fat because you have extra energy on your body. You eat around a slight deficit or maintenance level about. You're going to fuel your body for your weight training and your fitness, and you'll get rid of some extra body fat and build muscle very commonly at the same time, especially when you start because you have a new stimulus with the gym and you also have a lot of extra energy on your body. If you are that quote skinny fat, go to lift. I mean, really, you got to go and you got to train hard. It's not going to happen fast. It's not going to happen fast. It's going to take years. Legit. It's going to take years. Like you're training, remember, you're training for the rest of your life. You're getting involved with fitness because this is the kind of identity. This is the person that you want to become. So the questions that a lot of you, or that I get commonly, these are questions that are coming at fitness from the wrong perspective. So it's not a matter of like, should I cut first? Should I bulk first? You need to get those habits down first. You can fucking kick that around forever. You should build muscle. No matter what, you should be focusing on building muscle. And actually, I would say, ignore those details. I don't think those are the details that are really important. You might be like, oh my God, what do you mean? That's a huge detail, whether someone's trying to bulk or cut. Well, I mean, if you're asking me, what should you do? I need to know more context. So if you are, let's say, 20 pounds overweight, you should be eating around a maintenance or a slight deficit and start training hard because you need to be able to fuel. You need to fuel your resistance training. However, you need to clean up the quality of your nutrition. So an elimination diet, I would recommend. You want to learn more about that, you can check out my site for the Swole fam and everything over at swolenormousx.com. I also have tons and tons of podcasts right here on the channel about that. We discuss it all the time. And plus, we go live every Sunday here, specifically Ask Papa Swolio Live. So live Q&A every Sunday, but plus I take a lot of questions every day on the Daily Swole podcast, right here on the channel. So if you're skinny, right, if you're just a skinnier person and you don't have a lot of body mass, again, should be building muscle. So whether you're obese or you're thin, you should be building muscle. So you should be lifting weights. You should be doing a fundamental, progressively overloading fitness protocol. You should be lifting weights. You should learn how to do it the right way, and you should build slowly over time, but you should be lifting weights. And if you're cleaning up your nutrition, those are really the two places you should be focusing on. So what we do inside the Swole fam, we focus on the 7 pillars, and that's community. So surround yourself with good people. It's nutrition. Do an elimination diet. Figure out which fuel is optimal for your body. Which fuel. It's not just a calorically, surplus or deficit. It's what is the food made of? The quality first. Let's clean out the shit that you're consuming. And number 3, training. So you need a good strength training program. Okay. Recovery. Is that program giving you ample rest and recovery? Are you hydrating? Are you sleeping? What are these other habits in your life that are going to help get rid of the bullshit that's going to get in the way of seeing what your tweaks with your nutrition and training are? Because if you're stressed the fuck out, if you're not sleeping, if you're not hydrating enough, it doesn't matter what your caloric intake is and what your training is like. You're not going to be recovering. You'll be fucking yourself up and hitting yourself against the wall. I thought I was doing so good. But you have these other areas that you're not focusing on, right? So you need to get all these other cracks in the foundation taken care of. Okay. Then you need mobility. That's going to help with your recovery. That's going to help with your mental and your physical stress. Mindfulness, meditation, huge. And of course, consistency. So you have a lot of other aspects, the other pillars, not just nutrition and training. So once you figure out which foods are optimal for you, then you can look at, you're going to get rid of a lot of extra water weight when you're cutting out processed carbohydrates. You're going to really get more of an idea where your starting point is. Because once you get these other habits that are, no matter what, This is my point. I'm just trying to give you more of an answer than you asked for. It's like, oh, it's better to bulk first and then cut. No, I'm going more to the source. So if this answer doesn't suit your fancy, well, shocker. It's fucking hard work and it's overhauling your life. But this is something that you're going to want to do if you want to become a person that takes care of their body. If you want to become a person that's actually going to make lifelong change that can be maintained, that you're going to be satisfied with, because it is a journey. It is a process, and you have to love that fucking process because it never ends. So you got to do it the right way. You only go towards it from a physical standpoint. Oh, I want to get bigger. I want to get thinner. That's not going to be satisfying endlessly. You think it would be, it's not. It's just different than what you have right now. That's maybe one of the outcomes that you want, but it's not that satisfying thing that's going to keep you hooked into your training. It's not going to keep you consistent. It's not going to keep you inspired. You need to set up better habits, right? So you get these other things down, no matter what, whether you want to bulk or cut. All right. So Lucy Lime, whether or not you want to bulk or cut, and even more importantly for you, because I don't know all the details, that's a general question that's very individualized for you, and I don't know you. I don't know anything else about it. I need more context with this question. But regardless of what you want to do or what you need to do, let's say we knew exactly what you needed to do, you still need to have those pillars locked in. You still need to have good community. You still need to have quality food. The nutrition, the quality has to be paramount. Training, you need a good fucking training program. You need to be recovering properly. Hydration, sleep, mobility, mindfulness. You need that mobility and mindfulness, separate pillars from the recovery, but a lot of things come into recovery. And consistency. So you need to lock those things down. If you don't have all these things locked down, then it doesn't matter what your nutrition and training is. You got gaps. You got leaks in your boat. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. People want to think that it's 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. It's not. There's so much more to it. There's so much more to it. And that is precisely why so many people don't get results. And I want you to get results, Lucy Lime. I want you to get results. So fundamentally, you need a strength training program. If you're more on the skinnier side, focus on bulking, but none you have to bulk. Just have eaten a maintenance, maybe a slight surplus. Only make small increments with your caloric intake. Let's say you know your nutrition, you know which foods work best for you, you've done elimination diet, fine. You only make small increments, maybe a couple hundred calories over that maintenance. And you see, it's a long, slow process because you're not going to want to put on extra body fat. You want to put your body in a situation where it's going to be building muscle. You're giving your body enough nutrients for building muscle, but you're also putting in a situation where it's going to need to take extra from your body, left over. And if you want to get rid of all that extra body fat, right, even those stubborn areas that maybe you're more slender and you're like, oh, I can do a lean bulk. You want to burn fat and build muscle at the same time, blah, blah, blah. Very, very fucking hard to do. But a lot of those areas where you'll store fat are stress related. So you reduce cortisol levels, you get better sleep, you're hydrating properly, you're resting more between sets, you're meditating. So all those stress levels come down. You're going to get rid of a lot more of that extra water weight and that extra stress. So what are your thoughts, fam? Drop a comment down below. Thank you so much, Lucy. I tried to give you a little bit more value than perhaps you were anticipating, but I know it seems like a lot of work, and it is, but these are just little tiny habits you have to set every single day. So it's not always the most glamorous answer, but it's one that will fucking work and it'll give you much more results than just a generic, like, yeah, you should bulk first and then cut. That's like, that's the easy shit. That's the easy shit that when you're doing everything else right, the stars fucking align. So you got to set those proper habits in the foundation and then you grow from there. So again, what are your thoughts, fam? Drop in the comments down below. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoy these. And if you have a question, drop in the comments down below with the hashtag AskPapaSwole, and I'll feature you in an upcoming episode. Until then, thanks for watching. Peace out, fam.
We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king to these peasants, you know that's a fact. Y'all hate the press, y'all elect him. A press for 11, I gave him a stack. I use these words as my weapon. The demon, the session, we killing the pack. We go from humble to flexing. You DM, I'm texting. She hit me right back. I'm on the move, I'm not stressing. The king